10,000 times a year across the country, someone dies at the hands of a drunk driver.
More than 1,000 times a year, right here in Arkansas, police arrest a drunk driver.
Advocacy groups have made huge strides in getting those numbers reduced over the years.
But as THV11's Rolly Hoyt shows us, in an 11 News investigation, a repeating problem remains on the roads of Arkansas.
In Arkansas, the number of drunk driving cases is down. Beginning in 2013, the number of cases that were landing in circuit court started to drop. But the percentage of multiple offenses has remained steady. Well, how do we change that? There are people on the front lines sharing their stories, trying to cut into those numbers.
My son was a victim of a drunk driver where the offender that hit him was a three-time, DWI arrest.
Yolanda Holmes is the director of Mothers Against Drunk Driving in Arkansas.
Running radar, had a couple reports to do and had decided, hey, knock my reports out. And then next thing I know, big kaboom, and I felt it.
John Howington is a trooper with Arkansas State Police. He's the brother of our own Jordan Howington, and he's recounting the crash earlier this year at the hands of a repeat offender.
I ended up having bruised ribs on the side, a cracked rib in the front, and then I was out approximately about a month and a half. All I know is he got stopped around a couple weeks after our accident for another DWI.
Both Holmes and Howington in their daily work can affect some change, but multiple offenders are a stubborn problem. It's tied in with addiction and due process and poor people who need to keep driving. And a particular data point keeps cropping up.
About 1/3 of all drivers are arrested or either convicted or repeated offenders.
That's Holmes testifying at a damages hearing earlier this week. Judge Alice Gray slapped a nearly $1 million judgment on a 5-time drunk driver. The victim's personal injury lawyer thinks attacking the pocketbook could produce results.
Arkansas, we are definitely high on the list of states that have repeat offenders for DWIs and people that are injured as a result of drunk drivers.
So Meredith Moore is on an in-house task force at her firm Rainwater, Holt & Sexton. They're working with Holmes to win statement-making lawsuits while lobbying lawmakers to strengthen the laws.
Legislation is showing that they are trying to, make a difference in stopping this, but I think we're still a ways away.
So Holmes will keep focusing on supporting victims, reaching out to offenders, and starting young.
We are trying to do a more, education and awareness, going into the middle schools, the high schools, the universities, working with state agencies and non-government agencies.
And on the front lines, a focus on doing the job, counting blessings, and going beyond when he can.
I'll personally, every now and then, I'll have like a heart-to-heart with people. I can't tell them, you do this, you do that. That's their lifestyle. I can just say, hey, man, you might want to think about this, you might want to think about that. I'm not out there trying to just, hey, here's your ticket and then walk off. If I can help somebody, I try to help them. In Little Rock, Rolly Hoyt, THV 11 News.
Here's a breakdown of the DUI laws in Arkansas. It's a misdemeanor for the first, second, and third offense.
Judges are required to suspend a license for a period of time, but you can get it back sooner if you agree to have a breath-controlled ignition lock installed. Jail is often replaced with community service, but fines can reach into the thousands. You're usually required to attend a class put on by MAG.
At the fourth arrest, it becomes a felony. Prison terms get longer and fines can reach $5 grand.